Yo, what's up, guys? We back. Week number 2 versus New Orleans. Their top player, as you can see right there, is Myles Garrett. This year I'm gonna try to have a balanced attack. Last year I was working on getting my receivers' abilities, and we did that. So as y'all see, rushing, Travis is actually number 2 in the league right now. Sack leaders, Danielle Hunter. Ooh, we didn't have no sacks, but I expect us to get up there. We did have two picks with 2 different players, so we'll see how that go. But I do expect to pass the ball too, though. We ain't just gonna strictly run. But we already did our training, so let's get into it. They have top 3: Clyde Edwards, Patrick Surtain, Myles Garrett, and we're gonna wear that old throwback. This one, yeah. I'm expecting a big year out of Malik Willis. Big year out of Travis as well. Hopefully we can get him a breakout and we can get him some abilities. And then after this game, I should have enough points to go ahead and reveal Malik's ability. Hopefully it's Superstar. Hopefully it's X Factor. But yeah. So hopefully he gets abilities. I wanted to change his number to number 7 like he wore at Liberty, but Playoff Lenny got that number, so we're just going to rock number 4. This is our first time playing the Saints. I do know they have Justin Fields at quarterback. Other than that, I don't know who they have on offense.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Taking in at the 3.
Let's hear more. Let's see what he did last week.
Here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's
nothing too crazy.
Coming out of Ohio State, one of the top prospects in the NFL draft, and it was so big that they moved up in the draft to get him, to make sure that they had him. And boys, he got the full package. Loves the game, big-time arm, 4.4 speed, so good that another quarterback prospect said to him, "What's it feel like to run 4.4? Everybody wants to be that fast."
Over pursuit of that. That's cool.
Well, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters.
Good job, Kenneth.
Jalen
Phillips is hurt.
Looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get
who's over here now?
Come back to Denver.
Let's put Johnson over there.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Parsons on that side. I'm cool with that.
Here's Fields. That's caught by Marquez Callaway. And he is going to have a Saints first down, and he was able to get it by plenty.
We're going to sub him out. We're going to let him sit. I want him healthy. Let me see what Johnson do. Because he do got hit in development.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he'll be taken down
across Jeremy.
At the 45 in enemy territory.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you gotta like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs.
Good job, John. I forgot the man's name. Josh. There we go. Man, got him there so quick. Running back, Clyde didn't even try to block him. 3 seconds.
If that gets picked up, quarterback really has the advantage then because he'll have more time to throw the football and some wide open space. But when it doesn't, That's a guy who gets a free run into the backfield, and oftentimes the QB ends up on his backside as he did there.
That's taken in by Callaway.
Bro.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Alright, let's switch this quick check right there. Let's put Aiden on this outside.
They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Picked off Jalen Ramsey. Let's go. Let's go. Good job, Jalen. That's good. Good coverage.
And we get a glance here at their leader. The man will be calling the plays under center.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener through a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game.
He did, but it's cool. Wait, do we got Jordans on? I'm gonna have to go put him some Jordans on. See, he had the Jordan glove on. Hold on, watch this man.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he's able to carve out about 6 there. Down to the 37.
This is the next gen for pursuit
speed is definitely a calling card
if
you play quarterback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play. 2nd and 4. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Beautiful throw. Good catch, Jamar. Good throw, Malik.
Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week.
It's a good ball right there.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Taking it about the 1.
Good hit, Pat.
The 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did
job, Josh.
A nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. And finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's Fields.
Jalen Phillips, is that a sack? Let's go. It is.
Jalen Phillips able to get in there and drop him behind the line. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Fields.
Sack Parsons. There we go. There go the pass rush.
Providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away.
Let's go, Kyron.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27.
Let's go, Kyron. I'll tell you this, nice return.
Return there, 17 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down.
All right, come on, Travis.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
You know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace.
Patrick, I know you had ability.
Flush to his right.
Good run, no forces.
He gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read
we down lineman, we should better run.
Wasn't there, but he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Ah, you got to catch that, Travis.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I like that.
2nd and 10.
I like Kelsey on this, but I don't know.
They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Let's just take off, Malik.
Space to run.
Let's go.
The 20. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Something
After 1, 7-0
outside.
on EA Sports. Now it's 2nd and 9.
Just pick all them blocks up this touchdown.
They'll try the left side with
Good block. Touchdown. He stretched. He ain't get it.
We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC
Oh, yeah.
Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares
This is
that
in
with
there.
his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback.
And did he break
Oh.
the plane? Yes, he did. Touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos push further out in front. Well, this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week.
Man, that's on me, bro. I had to call.
I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense looks like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism.
Good job, Jalen.
Improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
From the 27, Fields.
Ooh, nice coverage, Bryce. That man ran the route for him. Oh, yeah, he gets 30. Oh, yeah.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Nice throw right in the middle of all of them.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
That's him right there. Ooh, they're going to put him over here.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
Good job.
Able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, this touchdown.
7 yards on 1st down.
And he'll take it
Good job, Willis.
A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Broncos will add on to the lead. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last because that's something that aided him very
Go ahead, get you another one, Willis. Let's go.
It's something he's going to carry over and then make it a big part of their offense.
Well, that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
Good job, Ulysses. Man, a great block shedding.
To the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Send that heat at him again.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability.
I don't know about that one, but good job, Kenneth.
This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience.
Let's go. Good job. Good coverage.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Saints on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Fields. He'll find his running.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Or just hold him.
Stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. Here's Matt Hawk now. As he'll kick it away.
Under 124. You don't see that too often.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. This is taken around the 12.
Come on, y'all got to block. Look at all the open field over there.
It's a 58-yard punt, and the offense will take
all right, let's go, Travis.
Set of downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
He ain't going nowhere this game.
Up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And
Ooh, a little too far in front of him. Good stuff, though. Take some shots.
Pass on 2nd down. That'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, I thought he was going to keep going. Come on, we're going for it.
Make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. They're going to try and throw. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just try to dump it under.
Good job, Travis.
Right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking downfield for
beautiful
Johnson.
throw.
And this is caught.
Beautiful. What the heck? The man floating in the air. Bro, what was that? That was a nice play. Nice play design.
Tucker now for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Yeah, I felt like that probably could have been returnable, but okay.
Bring it out to the 25. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. In 2nd quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive. And sometimes
come on, Bryce. Got to switch it. Like, you see, I got your man go over there.
You have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people. Lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
If he doesn't, this is getting.
And he got bumped.
Could get worse. And he slips up past the 45.
Again, I hate how they get bumped. They don't move at all. Get him. Wow.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. Fields throwing again.
Good job, Bryce.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Fields.
Good job, Jalen. Way to get in there and get that hand in there.
Completions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th done.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I won't give up no touchdowns.
As they get ready for the second half.
This one fielded at the 5.
Good job, Kyron.
Return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get a position for at least 3 points.
Drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw again. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's intercepted.
Nice. I didn't want to throw no picks this game, but he played that good.
And the Saints are going to
I don't even know who that guy is.
And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Fields. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On first down, it's Fields. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards.
Bryce Callahan, bro, come on. Like, how is he this bad?
Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On first and 10, here's Fields.
Dang, Jalen.
Brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. A final shot before the break. Fields. And over the middle, this is Parker.
Oh, yeah!
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston, where it was the Texans who picked up the victory at home. Kadarius Toney leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Cortland Sutton leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Nick Chubb with 2 touchdowns thus far. On now to a look at the next-gen stand.
Just like that, on we head to half number 2.
These 2 coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They were winners last week, defeating the Raiders, and right now they're in the driver's seat here as they start off first and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space.
There ain't really no running plays in this playbook, like outside wise.
front, so if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than
Oh,
what they give him.
make that block, man. Make the block, and we're gone.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
To the right side, it's
That looks weird, but okay.
And we'll have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy.
Good job, Hollywood.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Finding room to the 20, and he'll be out of bounds about a
Ooh, good job, Willis.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Block.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Once more, ETN.
Good job.
He's into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Travis Etienne, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
It should be returnable with the wind blowing against us. Yep.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes.
Good job, Jalen.
Changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
Man, all over that.
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something.
Jalen is all over that.
And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Throwing on third down, Fields.
Ah, they bumped.
Have a Saints first down
They
as
freaking
get
bumped.
the third down conversion. Throwing again is Fields. It's his target to tight
Hey,
end
Jalen.
Riley Cox. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Back to throw. Fields.
Let's go, Honey Badger.
Intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Let's go.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Good jump.
That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return.
I almost broke one.
Here right at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
Sag, Jalen Phillips. Let's go.
Jalen Phillips able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Fields. And his pass
Good
is
job,
intercepted
Marshawn.
for the fourth time
Let's
today.
go.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of
This is
these
a horrible
mistakes,
throw.
though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
ETN on the
Oh yeah, he gone.
First down
Let's
and
go.
more, ETN.
Good job, Travis.
All the way home for a Broncos score. Travis Etienne, 34 yards. And the Broncos get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to
That
the
man
lead.
gone.
Well, I'll tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here.
I wouldn't say we won easily last
They are
week.
serving notice to the rest of the league.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Good hit, Eric.
There on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Let's go defense. Let's keep it up, man. Y'all playing amazing out
On
here.
the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now a toss left side.
Good hit, Jeremy. That should have been a fumble. Could have sworn I put the deflator on him. I do.
The 37 on 1st and 10. Now Edwards-Helaire. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Oh no, not
Now
Hutchinson.
after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run here.
Good job, Josh.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fields on 3rd down. Man open.
I'll take that. He all over it.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get
Broken
the 3rd
thumb.
down conversion. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. Here's Fields. His throw
Let's go.
incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Sack. Jalen Phillips.
It's a sack. Jalen Phillips. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting
Jalen right
quarterback
here.
almost
Let's
no
put
matter the
Sack right
situation.
here. See if he
In
can get
this
some
case,
pressure
though,
from the
he's gonna make
inside.
a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Sack, Parsons. Whoever they got on that right side is trash.
Picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week.
That man had a double move on him.
Yeah,
Quick.
that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
This is taken at about the 14.
Good job, Kyra.
That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
What formation
Here's
is
the
that?
Denver
Single back
offense
deuce.
now as they get set to take over here.
And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think
Let's put Kyron out there.
We may have some filling to do, right?
Let's see if he can get something.
You're right about that, because we got to try and keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsey?
Oh, okay. He didn't block.
Stretch this thing out a little bit.
Get some talking points. Dig them all out.
That's what you get. A big-time producer. Keep them here.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete.
I ain't Kelsey. You ain't doing like that.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game and moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand.
Man, way to get some yards. They will not block.
Coaches about it. Hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just got to give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming out.
A great pass on the run.
From locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Nice. Way to get both feet down, Rondale.
Rondale Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Man, hitting the runway on them. Okay, never seen that one.
Really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown.
Yeah, that's a great pass.
A pretty comfortable cushion.
Both feet in.
But he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Let's go defense. Go out there. This is most sacks. It's picks. Go out there, just have fun.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Look here, Eric.
Maybe brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on
Ooh, we tried to strip it out of there. Good try, Josh.
Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks, because then the defense has the advantage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields finding Edwards a
little hit Josh.
Again. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been
I wanted y'all
a
to snap that.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Sack. Jordan Davis. Oh, good job, Rook.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
Still threw that?
Incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Ooh.
His hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Matt Hawk now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is taken at the 18.
Ah, come on, Kyron. Gotta get to the outside quicker.
And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot
take that.
on the release as this will be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Steps away to his left.
Thank you, Kelsey. The fool was almost picked up.
But the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense.
Oh, he breaks a tackle.
Jamar.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all.
I like the way he lead it. He throwing it to where only they can get it. I love that.
It's a big play there for the Broncos. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, that's so horrible. That's on me.
Picked off at the 13, and he returns it here
Dang.
to his own 18-yard line.
Travis didn't turn around. He didn't react to the ball. Good stuff.
They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because they're watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
Sack.
Nowhere for Fields.
Parsons and Jalen.
Micah Parsons able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And one last throw here for Fields. He's got the tight end, Mo Alley Cox.
Let's go.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Denver, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town.
Alrighty, let's see. Lake Willis, 358 yards, 66 percentage, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Rushing. Great game rushing the ball. 74 from Malik. Travis had 84. Dang, Travis had 3 touchdowns. Did not know that. Rondell, Kelsey, Jamar going crazy. All with a touchdown. Blocking. Josh. 7 touchdowns. 7 tackles. My bad. Sacks. Jalen Phillips 4.5. Michael Parsons 2.5. Jordan Davis 1. Josh Jones 1. Interceptions. Tyran had 1. Bobby, whoever that is, had 1. Again, whoever that is had 1. Jalen had 1. Marshawn had 1. And Bryce had 1. Great game. Just gotta limit the picks. Which one of them? The last one's on me. That first one, I didn't think that guy was gonna be able to make that play, and he did. Let's do our upgrades. Micah Parsons. We're going to give him run stopper to get him some block shed. 1 block shed. Okay, that's cool. Hudson did go down with an injury. Out for 4 weeks. Gosh. With him being on that inside, he need to have power. Strength, okay. What is his strength? 80. Malik, keep giving you strong arm. See if we get that throw power. There it goes, throw power. Now he has 94 throw power, so he can air it out. Josh Jones, zone, run support, yeah, because he's going to be in the box majority of the time. Hit power, pursuit, play rec, zone, okay, still give me his zone, cool. His zone is horrible, but he's more like a linebacker anyway. Honey Badger, go ahead and give him that last one for run support. +1 speed, I love to see it. 91 speed now. I think that's the threshold. So we just seen that he's out for 4 weeks. But I do want to show y'all something because we have enough points. I'll go down here. And we're going to look at Malik for 50. So now his junk is unlocked. Please tell me he has superstar so I can get some abilities on him right away. Yes, he has superstar. Let's go. So let's see. We can run quick draw. You can get bulldozer. Roman Deadeye. Perfect accuracy on all feet outside the pocket. Perfect passing accuracy on pressure throws while their feet are set. Spin cycle. I think we're gonna go in pocket Deadeye. And then quick draw on this one. Yep. Alright. So he's gonna be accurate with that thing inside the pocket. Let's go. I'll take it. That was a good 50 points spent. If he would have been star, I would have been like, But let's go. Again, hopefully Travis. Hopefully get a breakout so I can get some abilities on him. And that's going to be the end of this one, guys. 2-0. Starting out. Cowboys sign one of our players again. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this, guys. I'll see y'all in the next one.